So I stood there, and my housemate was covered in shit and crying, probably one of the most vulnerable states that you could see somebody else in. And as we know, men often struggle to be vulnerable, and that's one of the reasons why I love poetry, because I force myself into a space where I have to be vulnerable, and I hope that that shows that it is horrible and I don't like it, but we can be vulnerable and it's necessary. And that's what this next poem is about. It's called Real Man. I'm told to be a real man, I should have a centre like a 1900s washing board. I'm told I need this along with arms like Grand Canyon boulders, shoulders broad like sweeping hills, and legs dense like mammoths. Ooh, and don't forget a bum that needs to be tight and perky, because how many females get a weird urge to bite it or some weird shit like that? And I've heard that that's a good thing, a manly thing. But then I'm told to be a real man, well, you should have a bit of a belly on you. Oh, you should have hair, but not too much, because a real man would take care to groom himself. I'm told to be a real man, I should have facial hair, and I should coat that beard with a musky, blokey oil. And I should spray myself in Calvin Klein, and I should wear Calvin Klein boxers, I should at least look like the bodies of the models of Calvin Klein, or fuck it, I should just look like Calvin Klein, but then I'm fucked because I do not know what he looks like. I'm told to be a real man, my largest muscle needs to be my penis. And then I'm told being a real man isn't about size. And then I'm told the only ones who tell me that are the ones with the prepubescent cocks and therefore aren't real men. And half the wives are telling me their man's a real man because he knows how to pleasure her. And the other half are telling me their man's a real man because he listens. I'm told the key to being a real man is to act on insecurities when the guys tell me if a pound or two are whipped. And the girls say, if you don't listen, you're not a real man, because a real man would take the time to listen. And God, I'm told one day I should be humble like Gandhi, and then the next I should be confident like Trump. This poem is for the man that does not know himself. This poem is for the dads that abuse their children and tell them big boys don't cry. This poem is for the men that need to cry like little boys. This poem is for the media and how they represent my gender. This poem is for the transgender man that's still struggling to figure out what being a man is. I am still trying to work that one out too. This poem is needed as too many men can't live in their own skin without feeling inadequate. Think before you say the words man up. Think before you say that is a real man. We have already lost too many of them.